Hey guys, what is going on? Steven back again, and wow, what an episode that was. That episode was on fire. But anyways, let's talk about the episode. So the episode starts with Jaime and Bronn dividing up the spoils of war. Jaime gives Bronn, I think, the biggest bag of gold he's ever received. I could be wrong, but either way, it's a huge bag of gold. Bronn notices, something is wrong with Jaime. Jaime basically keeps it to himself. He doesn't say, well, Lady Olenna told me before she died that she was the one that actually killed Joffrey and not Tyrion. So, he keeps that to himself. And, of course, Bronn is still questioning about, his castle he was promised. He was promised the castle. He wants a castle. Where's his castle? So, yeah, very interesting there. He wants Highgarden. But, of course, Jaime says it's probably not the best thing right now because, you got Dany and dragons and stuff like that flying around. So probably not the best idea right now. Then moving on, we have Cersei and Tycho from the Iron Bank, basically saying, hey, we've basically taken Highgarden. The gold is on the way, which it does. Randall Tarley does say, the gold has made it safely through the gates of King's Landing. So it's safe to say that Tycho is now in possession of the gold. I highly doubt anything is going to happen to him, on his way back with the gold, because I think that'd be a pretty stupid move on whoever does, if anyone ever attacked him, then you're having the Iron Bank come at you. So, yeah, it's safe to say, I believe the whole debt is now paid off. I think in season 2 or 3, Tyrion said like tens of millions were owed to the Iron Bank from the crown. So I don't really know the value of gold in Westeros, but I think the entire debt has been completely paid off. Tycho was actually very surprised by that. He thought he was going to get maybe a good amount of payment back. I didn't think he expected to get the whole payment. But either way, it's paid. He wants to do more business. Cersei now has the full backing of the Iron Bank. So I think she's going to go ahead and hire some sellswords. I think she said the Golden Company is what she wants to hire, and I believe that they are 10 or 20,000 strong. Not exactly sure. I could do another video on that talking about the Golden Company. But yeah, she now has the full backing of the Iron Bank, and then of course we go to Brandon Stark, and he has a very awkward goodbye to Mira. She wants to go home, be with her family, with what's coming. And, he kind of has this awkward, robotic, okay, I'm leaving, Bran. Okay, thanks. See ya. Kind of an awkward goodbye. I guess I heard from an interview the reason he's acting so strange and robotic is apparently it's because he's, downloading all these visions, and I guess he's trying to process all these visions and everything at the same time, and I think that's what he said in an interview. So I don't know. Either way, it was a very awkward, goodbye and everything like that. Moving on, what else do we have? We also have, Littlefinger giving Bran, the cat's paw dagger and everything like that, the Valyrian steel dagger that was used to kill him. And of course, Brandon uses the phrase "chaos is a ladder," which kind of freaks Littlefinger out. Like, whoa, what's going on? How do you know that? You're not supposed to know that. So, yeah, that will be very interesting going forward to see what happens with that. And then, of course, we have, Arya Stark finally arriving back home at Winterfell. We do get a callback to season 1 where you get the two, stupid guards. Who are you? I'm Arya Stark. No, she's dead, And, we had that little callback and everything like that, which was really cool. I like seeing callbacks and stuff like that to previous seasons or episodes. So we did get that, the guards at Winterfell, were playing stupid and everything like that. But she does, end up slipping in. And, of course, her and, Sansa hug and everything like that. Happy to see each other. And, ask, what she's been up to. Saying, well, I have this list and everything like that of people I want to kill, which kind of creeps her out a little bit. And then, of course, they go to they go to visit Bran, who's out by the tree, and he's, I guess, kind of happy to see her. Hi, Arya. But he also does his old creepy moment, talking about the list, everything like that. So that's kind of like freaking Sansa out. Like, how do you know about her list that she just told me about of people she wants to kill and, everything like that. So, but either way, Bran also gives her the dagger because, he says, it's basically wasted on a cripple. So now she has, the dagger, which is actually pretty cool. This site right here is saying this allows Arya to join the ranks of Jon, Brienne, Jaime, and Sam in the club of people who wield a weapon that can kill White Walkers. So that is very cool that these few people have the only weapons that can actually kill White Walkers. Jon, Brienne, Jaime, and Sam, and well, of course, now Arya with the dagger. So that's very cool. Then, of course, we go back to, Brienne and Podrick basically training. She's still training Podrick, I think 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night. Arya asked to be, do a little sparring, and she shows off, her little badass ninja moves and everything like that, which was really cool. She does get the best of her quite a few times. She does show off, little dagger skills, because, Brienne does, like, kick her down and stuff like that, and she loses Needle, and she pulls out the dagger, and ninja moves and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Not Arya. Sansa, is looking on, and, she's kind of like, wow, this kind of sucks, Jon's king of the North. Brandon's, this three-eyed raven mumbo-jumbo who can see visions and stuff. And Arya's a badass ninja with a sword. And I'm nothing. I got nothing. So, yeah, I think there's a little bit of jealousy there. I think Littlefinger kind of notices that, or caught a glimpse of that, when they were watching Brienne and Arya spar and everything like that. So I'm sure he's going to try to, maneuver his way and start some tension and friction between those two. So that'll be interesting going forward. Then, of course, we get, Jon back over at Dragonstone. He finds the, the huge deposit of dragon glass. He invites Dany down in, hey, might want to take a look at this, take a good look, because we're going to, smash it all down and make weapons. And of course, he takes her over, shows her all the cave paintings and everything like that of the Children of the Forest, the First Men, the White Walkers. And, Dany's like, well, I'll help you, fight the White Walkers, you should put your ego aside and bend the knee, and then I'll fight. It's like, really? You want Jon to put aside his ego to bend the knee while your ego is still going for him to bend the knee? So that, I don't know, that was a little strange. Jon, just put aside your ego, just bend the knee to me, and then I'll help fight the White Walkers with you. Really? Can't put aside your ego too? I don't know, it's just getting kind of irritating hearing bend the knee, bend the knee, bend the knee over and over again. I mean, yeah, Stannis used to say it quite often, but I don't know, that was kind of, it's kind of awkward. Alright, moving on. What else do we have? We also had Theon arriving at, Dragonstone. Of course, him and Jon have some interesting words for each other, a confrontation, basically. The only reason you're basically alive is because of what you did for Sansa. Other than that, I would probably, kill you right then and there. And then, of course, he says, Yara's been taken. He's come to ask the Queen for assistance in getting her back. So who knows what's going to happen with that going forward as well. I'm just not exactly sure where Yara is at the moment. I don't know if she's still in King's Landing locked up, or if Euron still has her. Because, back in episode 2, All three of them, Alaria, Tyene, and Yara, were all chained up, but he only presented Alaria and Tyene to Cersei, and he kind of pulled Yara off to the side, so not exactly sure where she is at the moment, so who knows. I guess we'll have to wait and see as well on that. Alright, then what else do we have? Oh yes, she also gets the bad news about, hey, we taken Casterly Rock, but, Euron kind of got the drop on us and destroyed their fleet. I'm guessing, I don't know how many ships are actually left in each fleet. I'm guessing, the Greyjoys only have that one ship left. I'm guessing maybe the Dornish fleet is gone as well. I really don't know. And with the Unsullied ships that they took over to Casterly Rock, I'm assuming they're gone as well. So, I don't know. I'm guessing Dany's fleet is basically wiped out completely. I'm guessing. I mean, who knows? I mean, there could still be like another 50 ships still hiding somewhere. I don't know. But either way, she finds out, that Euron got the drop on them. Really thinks someone else is spying on them. Who that is, I don't know. Some people say it's Varys. Some say it's Missandei. Not exactly sure who, but someone's getting the, someone's leaking information to Cersei or to Jaime or to someone in King's Landing. Because, that's, 2-3 times, I guess, technically, they got the drop on her. King's Landing with Euron, Jaime knowing to pull his troops out of Casterly Rock. I guess you could call that 2. And then Euron again attacking the Unsullied fleet. So I mean that's 3 times. Basically they got the drop on her. So who really knows who the leaker is? But what else do we have? Dany says it's time to take bold action. Enough of these clever plans and everything like that. So she takes off. Of course, we have Jon and Davos having a talk with Missandei and everything like that. I don't know if they're still like testing her or anything like that. So I don't know. All right, what else do we have? Of course, we have Then we go back to to the field. Jaime's commenting on how thin the soldiers are spread out. Got to bunch them up and everything like that. And then, of course, we hear the chants or war cries or whatever of the Dothraki and everything like that, and they start to come over they form up on the hill and everything like that, and of course the Lannister soldiers, get into formation, shields in front, spears, pikes, and stuff like that behind, and of course the archers way behind them as well. And then, of course, the Dothraki come charging straight down, and right before they clash in, Dany swoops in with only one dragon, though, Drogon. Not exactly sure why she didn't take all 3, but who knows? She took one, and basically roast a row. There we go. A row of soldiers, making a little entrance for the Dothraki to go in there and basically get behind the lines of the enemy. And one thing I didn't really get or kind of understand was the famous strafing run right here in the clip right here. I'm not going to play the whole thing due to copyright strikes and everything like that. I don't want to get any. But she does basically a complete strafing run on the supply wagon. I don't understand why you would do that. I mean, that just seemed really dumb to me. Okay, you just completely strafed a caravan, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, a caravan of food. Yes, I can understand that if you're losing the battle, maybe that'd be a last-ditch effort to do just to hurt them and stuff like that, take away all their food, but why? I mean, you could have taken all that food back. I mean, that food is as good as gold. I mean, I don't know how far, where winter is from, Highgarden and everything like that, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know if there's like a month in between before winter hits Highgarden, or I don't know exactly how far away the snow and winter is in the world and everything, but I don't know, to me that just seemed completely stupid because yes, if you lose in the battle, okay, I can understand that. You're about to lose the battle, might as well take one last hit at them, take out all their food. But you're winning the battle, you just wouldn't destroy the food. I mean, you'd want to take that back to Dragonstone because you've got all these soldiers you need to feed. So I don't know, just seemed kind of dumb to me, kind of reckless. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that would have been a last ditch effort. But yeah, anyways, moving on. We also have the fight breaks out. Dothraki getting killed, Lannister soldiers are getting killed, and then of course we got Bronn running to the ballista and everything like that. Since he's the only one that can really use it, Jaime can't because of his hand and everything like that. So he fires a couple of shots at Dany and the dragon. I think like the first one missed, or actually the first one impaled a Dothraki soldier, which was actually pretty badass. And then I think like the second shot just went over her head, and then the third one basically winged it, I think like right in the neck or the shoulder blade or something like that. So causes Drogon to land, and well, right before he lands he wipes out the ballista. So but after he lands, Jaime notices Dany's down there trying to pull out the spear from Drogon, and this is his moment. He picks up a lance or a spear or something like that, and he charges full speed ahead right at Dany. I thought he was going to go for the dragon, but he decided to go for Dany. And just at the last second, Drogon just barely turns his head, about to breathe fire. Bronn tackles him. Right into the water they go. Stream of fire goes right across the top of the water. And yeah, that's how the episode ended. That was yeah, that was awesome. That was one hell of a fight. Awesome battle scene, lots of fire, dragon, not plural, just one dragon. But yeah, that's it. That was one hell of an episode. That was an amazing episode. Again, a few things maybe I wouldn't have done. Like I said, the strafing of the food wagons and stuff like that, probably a dumb move, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. The whole ego thing, was kind of awkward, telling Jon, you should set aside your ego, just bend the knee to me, and then I'll help you fight. I mean, couldn't set aside your ego too, he's really not going to bend the knee, right now. I don't know. But who knows? Anyways, yeah, so that was the whole episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, that'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on social media, links are in the description box below. And of course, leave me your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think? What did you think of the episode? What do you think about the points I make? Do you agree about Dany strafing the food wagons and everything like that? Do you think it was smart? Do you think it was dumb? Let me know. Also, let me know what you just think. Give me your thoughts and opinions. What else? What else do I have? I'm also doing a Game of Thrones Telltale series playthrough. So if you guys want, feel free to go check that out too. I think I'm on part 5 or 6 right now. I'm going to be uploading another part hopefully tomorrow, I believe. So feel free to check that out. And of course, more Game of Thrones videos are on the way. I'll probably do a trailer breakdown video. I'll do a prediction video for episode 5 as well. So be sure to stick around for those. And yeah, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I will see you guys next time.